beaten up by jury duty that didn't happen.
Okay.
And now they'll pay you like $10.
$7.50.
Nice.
I wasn't too far off.
I donated it to charity because fuck that. That's stupid.
Also, we should be live now with Control.
Yay.
This is a good video game. TM.
It is a very good video game.
Hopefully my shenanigan. Okay. Oof.
Yeah.
So I thought they were adding New Game Plus, and then I googled it, and it's like, yeah, we're not adding New Game Plus. So,
so it's time for a new game of Control, is what you're saying.
Well, no, because I didn't want to get rid of my cool save with everything unlocked. So
you
this
put in the new hard drive.
No, so this is my Japanese PSN account. So we're gonna play it on my Japanese PSN account, which lets me have a different save.
That works.
Yeah.
Also, I recently got to the point in Control where you get the charge gun.
Yes.
Why would I ever not use the charge gun? It is the best gun.
I don't know, because I still just use grip mostly. Which is probably why I fucking blow chunks at the fucking...
Expedition?
Yeah.
Did you ever get the mod for grip that just makes it have essentially unlimited ammo?
Which one is that?
Eternal Fire.
No.
It makes it so anytime you land a shot with grip, you get that bullet back. So every bullet that hits is immediately refunded. So as long as you are accurate, you just have infinite ammo.
So here I am.
It's real good.
Well, there's the issue, because I'm not very accurate.
You just dump.
I kind of just dump.
I shut you out sometimes.
You know, viable.
I'm
not in expeditions.
Well,
it's just that
expeditions are fucking hard. That's the lesson here.
So many times it's led to nothing.
Is the stream supposed to be live, or am I missing?
I had to do another.
He put up a second link, so
because that would explain it.
Because YouTube hates the first one.
We live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall.
The first link hit the end of time.
We stare at it, and we think that's the whole world.
I really like this opening narration bit.
And the poster.
I really like the brick joke therein.
Yeah.
The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie. What is it called? The prison movie.
I love that prison movie.
A cell.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Whichever one it is.
Different for each of us. It can be beautiful.
What's up, Max Payne?
Or terrible. We're all transfixed.
The situation is dire for Max Payne.
A little bit.
Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger.
It's much stranger. Check out this sick building.
There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget.
You may recognize this
saw.
lady's face as that one lady from Quantum Break.
I'm here.
Again. With slightly different hair.
Why did you bring
She does have a very distinct face.
Hello?
Oh!
Anyone here?
I like the dumb Federal Bureau of Control logo with the key and the sword.
I like that they are just called the Federal Bureau of Control.
Oh, hey, look, we found an item. Let's read this item. Things that aren't allowed in the Bureau. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices. Anything smart is really funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing not to have in your obscure government agency. But no rubber ducks or ketchup bottles. Hey, there's a building lockdown. It's awkward since, I managed to get in, but,
Really like the detail of objects considered iconic representations of archetypal objects.
I don't really think of rubber ducks or... Oops, that's wrong
I was
order
gonna say
on
you can't bring
buttons.
the platonic forms in. Is that what they're saying?
I think basically it's like nothing that is like so ubiquitous as to represent the entire concept of the thing. Like a rubber duck is a rubber duck. You say rubber duck, everyone gets the exact same image in their head. Same with the number two
Gotcha.
pencil, which was the other
But yeah,
example.
the platonic form with rubber duck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my dreams.
No Q-tips or cotton swabs. Or, sorry, no Q-tips as cotton swabs.
So how do you clean your ears?
They use the weird little suctiony things, I guess. I don't know.
Ugh.
Look at that guy. We're going to see a lot of that guy. And that guy also.
You're gonna see more of that guy than you ever knew you would.
Not gonna see a lot of that guy. Kind of a lot of that guy, but
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
This game needs more ray tracing.
It's got some ray tracing if you play it on the PC with the NVIDIA.
Yeah, that was my point.
I know.
But yeah, it's fine. I don't think any of us actually have a ray tracing card.
Nope. A shark in his secure permission to following basic protocol shoot to kill. That's...
Oh, I love the redacted documents.
Yeah.
I love that that one ends with good luck. Like, anytime your shady or government organization is wishing you luck on whatever you're doing, it's like, oh, I'm dead. I'm not surviving this.
R4s are mandatory.
It's very Aperture Science.
Yeah.
Like, it reminds me of the Cave Johnson gag with the Mantis Men. Where he's like, everybody who wanted to go to that DNA splicing experiment, sorry, experiment canceled. But all the people who were going to go there got it.
A
there's
new
job
experiment for you.
Just fighting an army of Mantis Men.
Hey, excuse me.
Sup, weird janitor man.
There you are. You are here about the job.
That janitor is pretty weird.
Yep.
Janitor's assistant.
Also, I want to point out that basically no one I've seen play this game
Go that way to
part at the start. He reads your narration.
Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm a...
Like, he
Hold on.
responds to your inner monologue at one point, and no one fucking catches that.
Say I sent you. If they don't
Oh,
hire
bitrate's dying. Sorry, hold on.
I noticed. Also, oh god, that janitor still looks kind of horrible.
A little bit.
He looks like a melted wax man.
I paused him at a good time.
Like, my mom had this old, expensive wax candle, gigantic. It was covered in, like, figures of people, and he looks like one of those weird wax figures. They're old. And just like they had started to deteriorate.
Come on, bitrate. I believe in you. What is that? Just closing things. There we go.
Johan helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
So one of the
Done enough
things
night shift
that
loner
he
jobs to know it makes us
does
come
that I
off
remember
weird.
reading like on Twitter, I
Rocky the
think,
janitor is a friendly
is,
face in my book.
Better than somebody with
That-
no face at all.
all of
Think about
yeah, there he was
Face.
responding to my internal monologue.
I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
A lot of the weirder turns of phrase that he's got are directly translated Finnish idioms, which I always find kind of amusing. So for the record, here's where I got so super turned around. Because, do you like non-Euclidean space?
I love it.
Because you enter this area from that one side of the... Oh, I can't go back now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Changes.
You
You enter through that doorway, you go in
you-
a straight line, essentially, and come out the same doorway you entered from the other direction.
Yes. I did not notice that at first, but that's just because I have no sense of direction.
And also, I like the idea that you were unaffected by non-Euclidean space because you can't realize the discrepancies. It's like it seems normal to you, so you just stroll through it no problem. Like the ashtray maze has no power because you're just like, yeah, this seems fine.
Yeah, no, I'm just walking through this maze.
Finally, a normal room.
Yeah.
It's that fucking Gordon Ramsay
Pull it
theme.
down ever since.
It's finally a normal fucking room. As you walk up the wall. Also, the elevator, the maintenance elevator with the card in it, is where the portrait of the janitor was.
Oh, yeah. That too.
And I thought that was a nice touch.
Also, all the elevators are pain elevators. P-A-I-N-E. Here's this weird opening. Yeah, Sam Lake.
Did I lose you there for a moment?
Yeah, I did go do a weird
What's on my
opening.
mind? My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Yep. Some kind of alarm going on in this room. Also, that's not how coffee makers work.
I mean, who's to say, really? Coffee makers are mysterious things.
I know, but I like that one's kind of... I'm not sure what caused the physics engine to freak out there, but, you know. Do not say apologies or sorry or Alaska.
Never admit fault. It's a Bureau of Control guideline. Admitting fault gives the family power. See, the funny thing is, in universe, that could be true. I don't know.
You know, you're not wrong.
It seems like the kind of thing that could be true in this world.
I love these posters.
Oh, they're so good. Is it the mold poster or just the posters
Just
in general?
the posters in general. I'm looking at the stapler one mostly. There's the mold one that I appreciate. Just has a sticky note that just says no. I can't trust them, Barbara. They don't read my collectibles.
To be fair, what kind of asshole skips out on the collectibles?
I know, it'd be weird.
Shit.
Oh, that's not gone well.
Shit.
What kind of person would play Control and not want to read everything, Wooly?
The murder weapon? Really?
Hello. It's intentionally left blank.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered
Alan Wake
world events,
experiences.
intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now,
I'm sorry, I don't think that's what that stands for,
the
TFB.
service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very
I mean, there's Alan Wake
powerful
right there.
Ingrained
What?
in
No,
the
that's
Bureau's
crazy.
DNA, a
That's
key
not Alan
component
Wake. I
in
don't know
our
who that
prime
is.
candidate
It's
program.
definitely not that.
Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
It's the guy who voices him, though.
I mean, you know, he's an
I mean,
actor. He gets a lot of
yeah.
roles.
And, like, this is the lady from Quantum Break, you know.
Yeah, no, it doesn't mean anything.
Look at this
It just
place.
means Remedy likes that actor.
Yeah,
Actress.
and to be fair, they're very good actors, so who wouldn't
Yeah.
like them? An asshole, that's who.
It's the guy in, ever since I saw the tweet talking about how he was in Robin Hood Men in Tights, like, that's just kind of been a thing that I think about every time. And it kind of blows my mind that Alan Wake was in Robin Hood Men in Tights. And now we play the video game. Now we get the trophies.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Also, there is I will throw this out there because I'm, playing Control right now, and it's pretty good. There's a late game ability that you get, or I will say like mid-late game, that is incredibly useful for survivability, and it is not even remotely the one I thought it would be. Like, it's an ability I did not think would help me, and yet it has been the most useful thing ever.
Is it the thing you get from the light box?
It's the thing you get from the TV.
Ah.
And that has, ever since I got that, my mortality rate has dropped exponentially.
I will say I like the thing that you get from the light box. I feel is actually pretty good for survivability as well, because you can do it on the big dumb orbs that heal the enemies and make it so they heal you.
That is handy.
And that is one of the only ways that I've been able to get as far in expeditions as I have been doing.
I still kind of feel like you should be significantly more durable in this game.
You are not durable, like, remotely in this game. You are Max Payne 1 levels of you get shot, like, maybe 3 times.
Yeah, it's rough.
Speaking of Max Payne. This guy's voiced by what's-his-face.
What if you get to the AWE TFP and it's all Max Payne based?
I would laugh so hard and be psyched.
I mean, it would be rad, but also, man, a bunch of people would be pissed.
Yeah, but it'd be super cool.
But it'd be
though.
hilarious.
And this gun's alive.
Whew.
You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Alright, now I have this cool gun.
Outside. Is it safe to
It's probably the coolest gun.
Probably. I can't name a cooler video game gun than this one.
Like, I would say as far as, like, signature weapons in the video games, it's maybe my favorite ever. Like, as far as, like, a personal weapon that someone has that is, like, their thing. An iconic weapon.
Ah, right. I forgot about this, even though I took a picture of this.
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this
FMV!
happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
I love FMV.
It's pretty good, especially when used well, and Remedy uses it very well.
You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you.
I don't think there is anyone out there using FMV better.
Horror.
Except, potentially, the people working on, like... Oh god, contradiction and things like that.
Yeah.
Those guys are really good with the FMV, not gonna lie.
The Danganronpa man is making an FMV game.
Well, he's never made a good game in his life, so why would I care about that?
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, shooting hard on Danganronpa.
cheat and use my I bought this game on day one mods real quick.
The hotline. Secure line of communication.
What's up, Max Payne?
Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Max Payne wants me to reach the hotline.
Probably important.
Wants me to call 1-800-555-PXXY. Oh, wait. See him? Go away, I just want to listen to collectibles real quick.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor by...
I'm listening to this story about how not to freak out when the building goes all crazy. Leave me alone.
Would probably help if the building went crazy way less.
Probably.
But it seems to be a pretty constant concern.
Don't let mold hitch a ride.
Very important. Also, just like in everyday life,
Yeah.
don't grow mold.
Dinner reservations at 7. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Reminder, she's turning 46. Oh, there's that picture of James McCaffrey. Here's the thing about the cool gun.
It's a very cool gun. I remember that being like the first thing that stood out to me when I saw a trailer for this game.
Yeah.
Was I saw the gun and was like, wait, is that gun made of weird shifting blocks that shoot pieces of itself? And then it was like,
yes.
yeah, no, that looks to be what it is. That's rad. I am instantly into whatever this game is. And then, hey, turned out what this game was real good.
Pretty rad. So it's a little livelier at Sherman Ranch. Too many fake AWEs. Oh, it's very red.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier.
I also love all the
Burrowing
when you
into
enter a new area
everything in this
thing.
place.
Just the
Is
bold
the
ass
hiss your enemy?
text.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, it's real good.
our enemy.
Again, visual design, kind of this game's strong
Battle's
point.
contagious. It burrows
It's
in
got
like
multiple
an
strong points, but I
infuriating
feel
melody
like
that
the
makes
just
you
visual
hum it
design and art
over
direction may be
and
the
over.
strongest point.
Winner of the best art direction at the Game Awards.
The game does a real thing.
God, I hope they weren't, because that means that we didn't watch that mess for 5 hours last
Is
week.
that 5 hours?
I don't know.
That can't have been a whole WrestleMania of Game Awards.
It was long.
It was pretty long. I don't know how long you were, but the show was long.
I'm always very long.
You're a long, long man.
Yeah. Away.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
And so we go, wow, and now we have a checkpoint. Yay!
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us?
No, not with you.
With the Bureau?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily Pope. Dr. Darling's assistant.
Also, man, I feel like I would be
Hi,
way
Jane.
into a game that was just like
Jesse Faden.
managing the Bureau
I'm just visiting.
or a similar organization
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
of just like
Director.
you have to keep this shit running.
We're coming out.
Like hire people, get new recruits, etc. Send people on expeditions.
Oh no, your recruit went to middle of nowhere South Dakota and came back with
Director
5 arms. What are you
Call
gonna
me
do
Jesse.
about it?
Okay, Jesse.
Not apologize, that's for fucking sure.
Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And
You gotta wear the
extraordinarily,
time vests from
you are
Quantum
the
Break,
director,
and it prevents you
that makes
from
you
being
special by
taken
definition.
over
Trench is no
by
longer the
the
director,
hiss.
obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Yeah, these are kind of the time vests, aren't they?
A little bit.
I found his body.
Just less glowing.
And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
And now I'm
Also-
using the gun.
And this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me.
I'm using the gun that your former
Saying things.
director used to kill himself, because it's cool.
It's hard to make out, but
It's a
he
rad
told me to
gun.
cleanse
Who would
the
let this thing go to
control point,
waste? Crazy person, that's
push
who.
the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
It's like it's only got a little bit of the former director's brain
And
matter
you
on it.
entered the
It's still
building when it
totally
was already in the
salvageable.
lockdown before
Still
you became
good.
the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
Like, so what? It was used to kill him. That
This
doesn't mean it's
fucking
cursed.
Unbelievable. I can't even.
All the other stuff about it probably
Jesse,
means it's cursed, but not
I have
that.
a million
Yeah.
questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse
Oh my
the
god,
control
you
point,
guys stop
then
filtering
you
into the
can maybe
room. I'm
cure
trying to look for a
those
thing.
infected or possessed
Guess what? They're
by
gonna
the
keep
hiss.
coming into the room.
Because if that's possible, our options
I'm gonna
are
keep hitting him with
very
furniture. That's how this
different.
works.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But
Also,
I can't
like,
trust her yet. Or rather,
I forgot about,
she's a part of.
like,
Yes.
I knew they did the really close up,
I can try.
but I forgot about the just the eye
I'm
close up.
speaking for you, of
And I
course.
feel like that's a little,
We can try it together.
it's a little
love that
weird.
I love that close up.
It's just the
Okay.
eyeballs.
You with me?
Who doesn't love a good eyeball
We
zoom?
did it before. Push the hiss out.
All right,
Oh,
buddy.
you mother.
Oh. It's not going well. I don't think I can cure them. Whoa. There was big lightning outside.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too.
Oh, I just found a document that had one of my favorite
Spitting it
conspiracy
out
theories ever.
rips them apart.
Oh.
It was from a proud smoker and rebel
Oh boy.
discussing how they would not be voting for an elected official in the next election because they knew that the real reason for the smoking ban was that the smoke was harmful to the aliens who the elected official had sold the planet to.
Yep.
So he was going to keep on smoking and fighting the good fight.
I think I know where you are.
Trying to catch this fucking letter that keeps stashing around the room.
Yeah, you are.
Fuck that letter. Got it. Eat shit letter.
I can't cleanse them.
It's
Oh,
pretty.
the lip thinks it's so big.
It's pretty active for
worth a
being a
shot.
dead letter.
Thank you, Director.
Whoa.
Jesse.
Speaking of dead.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here.
How's it going over there?
I'll risk
Just
it.
in the thunderstorm
Listen.
apocalypse. Don't mind me.
The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary. 17 years
Ordinary. That's the town from the Alan Wake 2 blog. It gets mentioned in the Quantum Break.
And it also comes up
That's
in
enough.
that song.
It does.
Maybe that's too much already.
The
I can't
balance
tell
slays
her
the demon.
about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary.
It will happen again
At Ground Zero as a child?
in a town
It was one of the
called
big ones.
Ordinary.
And before my time.
Except it seems to have already happened because this is much later.
And
That's
very
true.
classified. I can try to dig out some old
Pinstripe
files for you.
World.
My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming.
Oh, that document is great.
He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think
Have you
they're
found the
what
one
saved
about the
us.
guy talking to the ghosts
few
of
of us.
presidents?
Yes.
And Director
Okay.
Trench would know.
He's
Trench,
like, yo, you need my help running the government?
Ghost or
I'm here. I'm
whatever it
ready.
is. He
So
mentioned
is George
something called
Washington.
The hotline. Said
Cat
I should
clock.
find it.
I always appreciate that John
it's
Adams
another
is one of
object
them.
power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A
John
direct
Adams keeps
line of
telling me I need to
communication
fix the
between
government,
director
but I
and
can
the
barely
board.
understand him.
Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
I don't know how much I trust John Adams.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think
Tomasi
he had an
Ciampo.
HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye.
Also, man, Emily's fun. I like her.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking
Ah,
for
letters
proof. This is
acquired.
already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
It's a comfy looking chair in the room with the hotline.
Yeah.
And nice leather.
It's like a lounge chair.
Yeah. Also, like all these pictures of past directors in the room that Emily hangs out in.
Yep. I wish it was a little bit easier to see them, but it's pretty cool.
I wish one of them was just Sam Lake doing the face. Oh yeah, actually wait.
Director Payne.
No stupid questions. The door to the comms
Because now we can
department-
talk to this lady.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Tell me about the origins of the
Where did the hiss
creepy
come from?
I'm not
monster
sure.
people.
They said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No, it was just raining.
No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the Hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place.
As opposed to
And
the
you've
youngest
seen it.
house.
It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention.
Is the,
so unless
is the
you're
youngest
purposely
house one
trying
of
to
those
find it, you
shitty,
don't.
like, modernist
Which is perfect
one-room
for
apartment
us.
type things?
The work we do
It's
here
the one
is
that's in,
essential,
like, the
but
shipping container.
unstable.
Yeah.
The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Tell me
This
about
trench
Max
guy.
Payne.
I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
Yes.
I doubt we're
He's a
talking about
ghost.
a ghost in the traditional sense.
Probably just
But
a
an
ghost.
echo, maybe.
Definitely just
See,
a
if he was
ghost.
killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I
Well.
need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
I needed to
Can
play
you
the
tell me
video
what an
game.
object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian
So
sense.
objects of power give you
Got
cool abilities, and
Did
then
she
altered
memorize
items
this?
are just wacky nonsense. Got it.
Got it. Thanks.
Thanks.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine.
Alan Wake was just like, here, you need
Seems
this.
to emit a powerful short-range frequency.
It stops
way
the
beyond
end of
anything
time.
I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
Alan Wake doesn't give a fuck about the end
I
of time.
thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Alright, cool, thanks, bye.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
And that lady's just gonna hang out in this boardroom for the rest of the video game.
I mean, fair. If you've seen things outside the boardroom, it's kind of fucked.
You're not wrong.
It's radical, though.
Not this way.
Also rad, her weird button-up shirt, like, mantle combo she's got going on.
It's a big level 4 door that I cannot get into with my level 0 abilities.
Hey man, it's not the level of your abilities. It's the key cards that you have to find on dead bodies.
I know. I'm making jokes.
I know. This is Doom style. You just find a body and take a key card, and you're like, all right, good.
I don't really know if it's the oldest house causing people's cell phones to explode, and not just they got those Samsung phones that just exploded.
And they just assumed it was the oldest house fucking up their phones.
Yeah. Might be a
To
little.
be fair, it's probably a safe assumption.
It's probably a little of column A, a little of column B. Oldest house just goes, hey, this can explode? Cool, check this out.
The oldest house is like, wait, is that a Windows phone? Like, no? And it's like, fuck off. You even want to see what happens
Listen.
if you try to bring in non-energizer batteries.
I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level bathroom has been missing for weeks now. Earned the right to a nice workplace shitter.
It would be kind of the worst to live in a place that stole your bathroom from you.
Yeah. Cool, I got this weapon mod for this weapon I don't have.
Rad.
What's going on in here? This just looks like more offices. Is there any collectibles in here? Acoustic guitar for sale. Turns out it's pretty hard. I like that the in-house oldest Bureau of Control band is called Socks and Ballerinas. Hold on, can I get a little closer to this? No using the photocopier for personal projects or the 3D printer or the Bureau stationery. There we go. That's where I need to go. Not here. Thanks, weird,
There it is again.
shimmery
A welcome message.
circle thing in the air that definitely won't get explained later.
Why would it?
Why would it be explained later? I do not want to leave my insides by the door subtitle.
To be fair, what good have they ever done you?
Kept all my juices circulating.
Yeah, and what good has that done you?
I would stay at the Sleepy Bear Motel.
Sounds kind of adorable.
Oh, hello. Excuse me. Not that way yet. Ow! Jesus. Why'd that explode?
Sometimes things just gotta explode, man.
Like the cell phones.
Yeah.
What was the quote on the picture of the only person you should fail is yourself is a good yearbook quote. Hey, now I'm in Dead Letters.
That place is fun. I was just there a minute ago.
Unfortunately, I don't think we can get some of the fun Dead Letters quite yet.
Yeah, they're a bit hidden. Gotta open doors. And do a tiny bit of levitating. Doors.
Ow. Jesus. It was in the trailer. I don't know if you can say it's a spoiler if it's in the trailer. Man.
Uh-oh.
Ladder. My health situation is dire. Seem like I've never played this before, but I totally have. Believe me.
Oh, this is gonna be terrible.
Having a good time over there?
I'm chasing something down a large hallway, and it has a gimmick.
Are you playing red light, green light?
A little. God damn it!
Communications. We're on the right track.
Play red light, green light better. Oh wait, is this? No, it's not. Okay.
Just look at it.
It's just Alan Wake talking about a floppy disk.
Storing a whopping 80
It's not
kilobytes.
Alan Wake.
Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes.
It held launch codes, he says.
This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us.
Yeah, I bet you could get a really fun dumb power from that if they let you.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Like that I got an ability point right there for literally banging my head into the wall. It's like, yep, this counts as a hidden location.
Sometimes
Like,
that
really?
happens. Well, there's probably one a little around it, and you just clipped into.
No, it was a particular spot of, like, after I got
Oh
the
yeah, no,
thing,
wait, I know where
I
you
just
are.
flew to the back of the hallway and banged my head at the end of the hallway, and it was like, hidden point, or hidden ability point, here you go.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like that's not really hidden when it is a giant light. But okay. For a given definition of hidden.
Oh yeah, Federal Bureau of Control Internet Usage Rules.
Whew. I don't even want to see that Wi-Fi agreement.
Level 5 clearance required to access internet. If you notice any text in your work that you do not recall writing, vacate your cubicle immediately. Do not connect internal comm devices to the network.
Would you work for the FBC?
I mean, probably. Would you?
Probably.
Oh.
Seems fun, outside of the, like, incredibly high casualty rate.
That's why you want to be, like, in the PR division or something.
What division would you want to be put in?
I want to hang out in,
Like, if you could work in one area of the building, what area would you want to work in?
probably, like, dead letters.
Hang out in dead letters, read people's mail?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Ow. It's not a door that I can use. Dead letters or the copyright strike room that is not called the copyright strike room, but that's what it is.
You wouldn't want to go work in the fucking, what's it called? The luck department?
Luck and probability?
Yeah. Because I feel like I'd do alright over in one of the, like, parakinesiology or whatever departments.
Yeah. Hang out in the Hideo Kojima zone.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here.
What is it? There's parakinesiology and parapsychology, I believe, are the two departments.
In charge here. Their pyramids in
I think I'd probably rather be in parapsychology, but parakinesiology also seems fine.
I'm not their director. I'm no.
I bet I'm gonna get a cool power. Yeah. Check out my cool ability to throw things with my mind.
It's pretty rad.
God.
Yeah.
It's going back to the beginning of the game where you can only throw like 2 things before you have to let your energy recharge.
Yeah, it's rough. Not gonna lie. I will say, man, this game is really, really, really good looking, and it's very impressive, technically. That it, I'm on the base PS4. There are parts where it runs poorly, but it's very easy to understand why when you see all the shit the game is doing with physics and whatnot. Like, I understand it.
You were gone.
But there are some times where the screen gets so full of, debris and effects that it can be impossible to tell what is happening. And that's not good. Outside of those moments, man, this game looks amazing.
Just gonna run around with this cardboard box. Be like, hey buddy, you want a cardboard box in the face? Bam!
I feel like cardboard box wouldn't be that threatening, but then again, you are telekinetically wanging people with it, so, who am I to say?
Speaking of telekinetic wangs, I saw a weird tweet about that Watchmen show.
Oh lord.
And apparently someone gifted one of the writers Dr. Manhattan's
Great.
large blue wang.
Great.
She was very excited about it.
Also, that show does not seem fantastic. Or it seems fine, I guess, but man, are the fans of that show insufferable.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through.
Well, it's by
to be fair.
It's by the Lost Man, so I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do that yet. Crap. It was like, oh, there's a grenade running at me. I can just hold out my hand and catch it. And nope, that's an ability.
Yeah, see, that's going to be a running problem for you.
Yep.
Is all the stuff you cannot do, but you remember doing. Oh, hello, secret area hidden off to the side. Don't mind if I do.
Using current ecological concerns make the public much less likely to blank. Wait, what do I feel like the enemy things are just kind of there. Or at least the beginning enemy ones, because it's just like, his took over a dude with a gun. Great. It's really more once the enemies start getting more out there that I feel like the enemy descriptions get worth reading.
Yeah. I mean, it's just one of those things of like, hey, these are pretty basic enemy types. This is possessed dude.
This is possessed dude with a rocket launcher. I love the brands in the soda machine.
The vending machines.
Yeah, vending machine, not soda machine. Just want a nice bag of pretzels.
Having had a jury duty experience earlier, I wish they had that in like jury courtrooms and stuff. Like, just for no reason other than some bullshit claim of like, oh yeah, no, this is totally to like keep the jury from being influenced by something or another. Yeah. Subliminal messaging in the branding would totally influence the jury.
Pepsi says not guilty.
You're listening to America Overnight.
You're listening to Coast AM.
Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy, thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47.
SuspiciaCon.
Night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now,
would you go to SuspiciaCon?
Years back, the body of a man was
Probably not.
under the bed.
Yeah, it seems like a bad
Inside
move.
that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below him. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since.
Oh shit, I accidentally made progress.
I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visiting me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room. There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms.
Ghosts put that man under a bed.
Tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight will be right back.
Well, that's a long story. Do. Ah! No shooting. No shooting, he says while shooting.
This must open the door.
I like how I got 2 clearance level 1 thingies. But alright, welcome to the first boss. Look at that guy.
They can fly now. Great.
Ah! I'm having a boss fight. Get out of here, other enemies. Oh. I died.
It's easy to die in this game.
Yep.
Very, very easy. Especially early on. As you get further in the game, you get much stronger proportionally. But early in the game,
still,
it is...
and like you're still pretty fragile even later.
Oh, absolutely. I've got like a lot of health augmentations on right now, and I still feel like a single bad like second of gameplay is going to result in me being very nearly dead. Like shit goes bad extremely quickly because you lose health fast.
Yes. And there's no, it doesn't recharge like, video games.
Yeah.
Great.
Like, it's just...
Some kind of crazy world where the only way to recharge health is a checkpoint or a health pickup. Truly controls the Bloodborne of many games.
See, I was gonna make a joke about the checkpoints being like Dark Souls bonfires, but then I didn't want to hate myself that much.
It's all right. That's why I'm here.
Oh, that didn't go well.
See, I went for Bloodborne because it's like you get your health back by attacking the enemies. It all checks out.
Yeah. Rumbly controller.
Yep. Sometimes I hold the control too close to my desk when I'm firing off charge shots. And the charge shots like to make the screen shake.
No, I can't. Did you know they can fly now?
I did not know that. Shoplifting.
How dare they? Just gonna lame it out like it's cross-teching over here. There we go. And now he leaves, never to be seen again.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
No, shut up, Jesse. Never to be seen again.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
No, mic stand. It was doing so well. Can't believe Mr. Tomasi possessed my mic stand and tried to throw it at me with his psychic powers.
That would explain a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe the mic stand is just your psychic powers starting to manifest.
Why won't my psychic powers make it stay up then?
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant
Alright, this
authorities.
fucking thing.
The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
I can't believe that the crazy Cuba sonic weapon was actually an altered item. Oh no.
The hiss got him.
Oh, that thing was weird though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Didn't it turn out to be like fucking crickets or something using a mating call?
It's something.
The hotline can't be far now.
You
It
say
was something
that.
really absurd.
Yeah. Hotline chamber. Hotline bling. Hey, the phone's ringing.
Oh, whoops. That's what that guy is. Okay.
Gotta go.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord.
Tell me about Dream Logic, Max Payne.
Door marked with the Black Pyramid.
A matter of time.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country.
I really like these sections.
Run under the radar.
The motel.
This feels
Yeah.
like
Motel's a fun
all of
place.
them, like something recognized from a dream.
We'll see. It took me a distressingly
Anyone
long
here?
time to figure out the secret to navigating it.
It can take a little bit. I'm trying to remember this first one.
Oh, this is gonna be a problem. I can already tell this one's gonna be real bad.
Oh,
Key has a black pyramid on
the
it.
first one's just that. Hit the button 3 times. Yay! I'll go over here. And find the door with the control logo on it. Then we go. Whoop. Whoop. Boink. Telephone. Oh yeah, free long distance phone calls with the hotline. Pardon me. Not really sure what running away from the little black holes means for contacting extra-dimensional entities, but you do you, the board. We expect weekly calls.
It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board.
The board seems really
And my
clingy.
hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me.
Here's Max
She
Payne
knows I
just
don't like
smoking in a
relying on people.
dark room.
The only person you should fail is yourself.
Imagine that's most of Max Payne's
But
life,
things
not gonna
change
lie.
when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trent.
And basically now all the little fractions of Max Payne that we get are now full parts of Max Payne.
Well, listen to him. He feels
there
more
you go.
like an echo.
Really is just
Darling found a way to
mostly
soothe this beast. We discovered we
rear
must
lit
find its
Max
control
Payne
points of all
smoking.
interference. It's my duty as the director. Like North
How much of a
Morgan
paycheck do you got to sit in a room and smoke and read weird model?
at my home.
Also, how much would you love for that to be your job?
Here.
as long as it was fake smoke,
Without
I would
the
do it.
control points, the oldest house would swallow us.
What if he had to vape? Would that increase or decrease the pay?
This is as long as it's fake vape. Also bitrate.
Oh, God, an escort mission? Really?
It's not that bad.
Okay. If you say so. I should probably stop using the highly explosive weapon with a shockwave on it, though, right?
Whoa. Did that come out over the internet?
Yeah, it did.
We'd be sealed
Hey, it fixed the
inside
bitrate, though.
an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd
Your
be over
bitrate is
fast
riding the
as
lightning.
cancer, leaping over the fire ring.
Also, you say that, but the stream is frozen. There we go.
They
It's
are
back.
the weak point.
Told you. You gotta let the stream delay catch up.
Yeah, it's fair.
Wrong about everything else.
It's fair.
Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. As incompromising.
Suspiciously wrong is a good turn of phrase. Also, I figure we will watch these
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing.
Max Payne
Ringing so
smoking
loud I can hear the
videos
voice
and
of
probably
a
call that
stranger
an early
understand.
stream because I'm tired.
Max Payne smoking ASMR.
It's a
Yep.
secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know.
Yeah.
Do I fear
What's up?
their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat?
Why has no one done that?
I didn't
Why
see
is there
it.
no Max Payne
Traitor
ASMR?
in our midst. A conspiracy
Max Payne
right
quotes
behind me.
and the sound of
I
bullet
can't
time.
trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been
The Things I Want by Max Payne.
channel I can trust. Bind it, control it.
A hot lady
The
scratching the
ritual
microphone in a
objects
weird
of power.
way,
It can't be tampered with.
putting their
Lifeline
hands
to
on the
astral
camera,
plane and the board. I must seek
making
guidance.
weird mouth
Soon.
noises.
I'll
Are there any
rest
non-weird
first.
mouth noises?
I'm so
No.
tired. Always tired now.
Also,
Must
boy,
reach
my
the
Max
hotline.
Payne impression is terrible.
I think I'm under
Eh.
attack.
It's not your worst impression.
Dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget.
Tell me about this weird motel, Max Payne.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out.
Dream logic, you say?
Places.
Huh, weird turn of phrase.
For the AWEs.
To appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
Jesus Christ, he's just Max Payne. I forgot about that call about the motel. I spend my nights in the Ocean View Motel, insulated from my numb, sterile apartment and myself. And that's where the whiskey comes in. It's like, yeah, okay, Max Payne.
He's in a bad way, TFP. That doesn't mean he's Max Payne. It just means he's having a rough go of it.
He is having a Max Payne-esque rough go of it.
It's fair. It's a fair assessment.
It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever.
Not every drunk is Max Payne. Some are just drunk.
But what if the drunk is voiced by the guy who voices Max Payne, very clearly doing his Max Payne voice?
I mean, that's fair. What in the world is happening there? That's a mess.
I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory.
Pain and suffering are mandatory.
I don't know if I have the strength.
I feel like this guy might not be a fantastic boss.
I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
An echo with important info.
All right,
I need to get back to Emily.
Let's get back to Central Executive and call that a stream.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
It's probably too soon.
Eh.
Oh, let's check out this Butte supplement.
To be fair, you also did start the stream a bit late today.
Yeah. I've been feeling weird for the past couple of days, and I think it's just because I've been playing a lot of Civilization, which requires looking at the screen for a long periods of time, but I just get these splitting headaches.
Yeah, I have that sometimes, and I often wonder if it is a matter of I'm sitting too close to the TV, to the monitor rather, or things like that. I've never been able to pinpoint a real cause, though. Some games definitely, I think, do cause that. But I haven't really noticed a thing of like, oh, this particular effect causes it.
Oh, my aim.
It's not like you turn anti-aliasing to 4x and it just fucks my shit up. It's harder to pinpoint than that.
Only 2x or 8x. Those are the only acceptable anti-aliasing to the Dread Workanu. There's control points. There it is. We're gonna make
Control point, you say?
Yeah. That's... Oof. I'm remembering. Well, it's like, why is one of these red? Oh, that's where I'm at. Idiot.
To be fair, I also totally had that. And I figured that out, like, not long ago. Like, yesterday or the day before, kind of.
Nice. Oh, wait, that's not the right way to go. This way.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The
Stop
comms
running
and
away
the
from
pace?
me.
You will
Sorry.
not.
You made
Stop
it.
running.
I'm glad.
Sorry, I have to stand on your table to get this document.
Let's talk.
Of course.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked
you
about
going?
his management team. People who knew the
Stop
Bureau's
running.
secrets. Your boss, Darling.
This is an escort
Well,
mission and you were going the wrong way.
He's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
Aw, shit.
And Marshall?
Dude, I left you for like a minute and you got hissed.
She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers
have to put
and
some
went to
charge
research
shots in your
sector to
dick.
secure the HRA production.
I mean, you don't have to
He
put some
hasn't come
charge
back.
shots in his dick.
Someone
I
who
don't
could
see
help
where
us?
else to put them.
The other sector.
Chest,
How do I get
arm,
Eh,
head.
No, it's not that
Impossible with
precise.
the internal lockdown.
Leg.
You can perform a directorial override.
You said you had
but
great
only
aim
within
with
the
it.
maintenance sector.
I didn't say the reason I like it is because I don't have to have great aim
Thanks, all the
because it's
sectors.
explosive.
But it won't work while the
I've
lockdown is in effect.
missed with everything I've tried to shoot
We already
people
got
with,
past
but this
one
just
lockdown.
explodes everything. So I'm like,
Maybe
yeah,
I
this
can
is
find a
awesome.
way.
Jesse, look, with no
The whole
prep,
point of it is
no
I charge it
training,
up to level
in this
3 and then just everything in the
extreme
direction I'm looking
situation,
explodes.
You are doing phenomenally well, and all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would.
You know, I'm
love
not gonna
to
lie, it feels
suggest
kind of like I'm bullying this guy because he's just
If
getting
you
juggled
agree,
back and
that
forth
is.
by
we
explosions
could
and
find out something
telekinetic
that would help
furniture.
us.
Just beating him with the wheels from a rolling chair,
I don't know.
and then every time he stands
She
up, I'm
might
hitting him
find
with an
out about you.
explosive shot, and then rinse repeat.
But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Gotta get to that maintenance sector. Also, I think part of it is like it's gotten pretty cold here lately. Because the heat gets on and like I get really hot. Hey, what's up, Audie? You're not mopping ominously in this cutscene whatsoever. This is why I like this game, is because I was able to say mopping ominously and in a way that it made sense. No, mic stand. You just gotta wait like 5 minutes.
Can't. Can't control it.
Hey. Alright. Oh.
And on that bombshell.
And on that bombshell, I should spend my skill points and then call it a stream, because I just can't stop.
Skill points. Buy more health. Buy all of the health upgrades first, like I did.
Buy some launch, though.
I mean, on the one hand, yes. On the other hand, oh god, you have so little health.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing.
Singing.
Where's it coming from?
Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
I heard the hiss attack the power plant. Brings up a lot of
We got 4 abilities. We're going to get a little bit more launch damage because it's cool. And then we're going to get a little bit more health. And then we're going to get a little bit more launch damage. Now we can go in here and... Oh, I don't have enough source to make the shotgun, unfortunately.
Oh. Shatter's pretty good. I like Shatter. It's not the best, but it's alright.
It's alright. I
It's
used
good
it.
backup.
I used it for most of the game until I switched to the assault rifle one, or more like the SMG one. Yeah. Anyway,
I have had terrible luck with Spin, so I'm interested to see how it goes for you.
that'll do it for Control. Join us next time for. How do I zoom this thing? Oh, I guess I just do this because it's a fake camera. Oh. Join us next time for more close-ups like this. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.